Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of program Sochi. So today the topic we are going to discuss is traditional gender role, and the gender in question or under discussion will be male gender. So we have seen that generally men are discouraged from expressing their physical or emotional weaknesses. Not only in our society, but even if we see it, worldwide, men are kind of taught and programmed or conditioned in a certain way that for them showing most of the emotion is a sign of weakness. So I want all of you to think about it. Think that have you ever heard, even if you think from your childhood, have you ever heard somebody telling a boy or telling your cousin or telling somebody around you that, oh, you don't cry because men don't cry because girls cry, don't act like a girl or be a man. These are the kind of statements that at least I have been hearing them a lot throughout my life. So we all need to understand that men are equally human and they also have equal emotions, and the need to express yourself does not stop at any point just because you're a male or a female, or just because you think you have to show strength all the time. It doesn't mean that you don't have those emotions. It just means that you're conditioned not to act in a certain way. We have a guest that can actually represent the male gender and talk about it from an angle where he can see, of course, men or friends or male siblings who go through all this, or what is his take on that, and if he had to face a certain kind of stereotype ideas from his surroundings. So let's talk to him. We have with us Mr. Asad. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam salam. So this topic of the male mental health, this is the taboo of the society that we have nowadays. So the way I see it, mental health is the most important part of a person's personality. I think of it like a tree. एक दरख्त को आप देख लें तो इंसान की पर्सनालिटी की मिसाल एक दरख्त जैसी है जिसकी जड़ जो है उसकी मेंटल हेल्थ होती है. अगर उसकी मेंटल हेल्थ अच्छी है तो बाकी फलदार उसका दरख्त होगा. अगर मेंटल हेल्थ अच्छी नहीं है तो बाकी जो दरख्त है उसकी भी कोई उम्मीद नहीं की जा सकती. So the mental health basically is important regardless of the gender. But why are we here to talk about the men's mental health? The reason being that in our society, unfortunately, specifically, men's mental health is thought of some imaginary or fairy tale. It's not really paid any much attention to.
Absolutely.
So the reason being that the men are looked at as a sign of strength, but in a misunderstood way. People think that men are invincible. उनको कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, कुछ भी हो जाए उनकी feelings वगैरह से, उनकी mental health, उनकी physical health जो है unlimited चीज़ है, इस पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. This is a taboo that nobody wants to talk about. The example I can give is to help the people understand, ताकि audience को मिसाल के साथ ये बात ज़्यादा समझ आएगी. वो ये है कि for example आप देखें कि अगर किसी को कोई पंच करने की कोशिश करता है, हमारा एक ऑटोमेटिक रिफ्लेक्स होता है, उससे हम उससे दूर हट जाते हैं. हमारे माइंड में कभी भी वर्बली हमारा माइंड प्रोसेस नहीं करता कि इतनी वेलोसिटी से मौका आ रहा है, इतने डिस्टेंस से हट जाओ वरना तुम्हारा नाक टूट जाएगा या कुछ हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज़ लाइक अ रिफ्लेक्स जो हमारे अंदर हार्ड वायर हो चुका है. तो मेल्स मेंटल हेल्थ की जो मिसाल है वो भी इसी टबू, जो इसका जो टबू है माशरे के अंदर, वो भी ऐसा ही है कि हमारे अंदर बचपन से बातें सुन कर ये हार्ड वायर हो जाता है और ये विशेष साइकिल जनरेशन से चला आ रहा है कि मर्दों को कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. दे आर इनविंसिबल, दे आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू बी इनविंसिबल. इट्स अ टॉक्सिक आइडियोलॉजी ऑफ masculinity in our society, unfortunately. So this is the example that came into my head a couple of years ago when I was going through these issues. So I thought, I was taking the boxing class. It was the first day and this is what they were talking about. तो मैंने सोचा यार मेरे दिमाग ने कभी ये सोची नहीं चीज़, ऑटोमेटिकली मेरी बॉडी जो है वो इसके ऊपर मूवमेंट कर रही है, तो ये किस तरह. सो आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग अबाउट इट. सो आई केम टू द कंक्लूजन कि these things are hardwired. Somewhere along the lines when I was small, when I was a child, somebody maybe hit me, so I realized कि दर्द होता है, so this is my reflex. So I started thinking this is a positive thing. Could it be कि मेरे अंदर शायद कोई नेगेटिव ऐसी चीज़ें भी हों जो मेरे अंदर हार्ड वायर्ड है और मुझे पता नहीं है. This is when I started digging out, and this topic that we have today, men's mental health, this is the taboo in the society, just like this reflex example that I gave.
Asad, bilkul, I totally agree with what you have said, and I really like it, and I really like that there are people out there who are trying to think, at least who are trying to understand that whatever has been taught to us, why not question it and think about it from all the different angles.
Definitely.
So that's like really positive. So my question is that you coming from a certain background and you coming from some other city and all, I want you to give your own personal example, how you gone through different issues and how you were taken in your family, and how that was seen in your family or people around you, and how could you work on it, and what was the time where you thought that okay, no, I'm going to break this taboo or I'm going to break this. And,
Yeah, sure. So जनरली जब हम मेंटल हेल्थ की बात करते हैं तो हमारी सोसाइटी के अंदर सोचा जाता है कि ये कोई लग्जरी है दुनिया के अंदर कि ज़हनी या नफ्सियाती चीज़ों के बारे में बात करें. They're probably thinking this couple of rich people sitting on TV, they don't know what the real life is all about, and they just have enough फजूल time इनके पास बात करने के लिए, so they're talking about this. I come from a very small town, Jhelum से मेरा ताल्लुक है, and I was born and raised in a middle class family. My parents always had issues from day one. They had clashes between them, जिसका असर मेरे ऊपर मेरे siblings के ऊपर पड़ता था daily basis पे, torture था हमारे लिए. Their marriage, unfortunately, or shall I say, maybe it was their good fortune, that toxic relationship ended in a divorce. That was the end of that vicious cycle. But the damage was done on us. Apart from that, in that town, the educational opportunities weren't up to the mark, so my schooling was really abusive. उसका बहुत aggressive मेरे mental health के ऊपर मैं भी feel करता हूँ कि मेरे reflexes की जिस तरह हमने बात की उसके ऊपर बहुत सारी चीज़ें गलत hardwire हुई हैं, वो मेरे schooling और मेरे उस माहौल में से थी. So this is what I have seen as well. बात करने का मकसद ये है कि मैं लोगों को बता सकूं कि मैं जो चीज़ represent कर रहा हूँ मैंने personally भी experience की है, and then I was able to alhamdulillah fix it to an extent to the majority of the issues. So, financial issues, prolonged unemployment, toxic family members, and many other issues that you generally, the mainstream issues regards to the mental health of a person, I have faced them, I have experienced them all my life. This is where I come from. So, I see myself that as a male, especially in the society, the crunch can come, tough times can come on you, but not many people are there for you to talk about openly, that you can discuss and feel free about it, and then take their take on it to express how you feel, because men, like you mentioned before, उनको हमेशा यही सिखाया जाता है कि मर्द नहीं रोते, ये लड़कियों का काम है, ठीक है, because लोगों के अंदर जो misconception है स्ट्रॉन्ग होने की, वो मर्दों के लिए वो ठीक नहीं है. वो एक फेक आइडिया है, एक आइडियोलॉजी है कि मर्द इनविंसिबल होते हैं, इनको कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. दिस इज़ नॉट ट्रू. अ क्रंच कैन कम टू एनीबॉडी एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ लाइफ. कई कुछ लोग बचपन में टूट सकते हैं, ब्रेक हो सकते हैं, मेल्ट डाउन हो सकते हैं, मेंटल ब्रेक डाउन हो सकता है उनका. सम पीपल मे बी उनके टीन ईयर्स में आ जाए, मिडल एज में आ जाए. क्राइसिस कैन कम एट एनी टाइम. आई नो दैट मैनी पीपल विल challenge this topic and say ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं होती मर्दों की, जो मेंटल हेल्थ की बात हो रहा है, there's nothing like that. वो उसकी मिसाल देंगे अपनी, they will try to compare that, bring proof by comparison कि हम भी एक ज़माने से गुजरे, हमने भी ज़िंदगी गुजारी, हमें तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा, हमने इतने बड़े कोठियाँ बना ली, हमने डिग्रियाँ हासिल कर ली, बच्चों की शादियाँ करा दी, हमें तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा. So they use this as a proof to deny the concept of mental health for men especially. मैं बार-बार वो specify कर रहा हूँ because the taboo is there. बिल्कुल. So the people use that as a proof. मैं उनको एक मिसाल देना चाहूँगा कि जब हम स्मोकिंग की बात करें अगर क्या हर बंदा जो सिगरेट पीता है उसे लंग कैंसर हो जाता है? No, then why do doctors tell everybody that you shouldn't smoke? You go to the restaurants, no smoking का वहाँ पे sign होता है, लोग बच्चों के सामने smoking नहीं करते. Why? The reason is that it's a risk. You wouldn't want your loved ones to get that.
Yeah.
But there is a risk. If you did it, आपकी अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करें आपके साथ वो मतलब प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो किसी और के साथ हो नहीं सकती.
Yeah, so I'll cut you here and I'll tell you that जब लोग कहते हैं कि हमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम सक्सेसफुल हैं, सो कॉल्ड सक्सेस जो हमारा क्राइटेरिया है सक्सेस का, दैट्स अनदर टॉपिक. सो मसला ये होता है कि कुछ लोग हेल्दी कोपिंग मैकेनिज्म्स यूज करते हैं, कुछ लोग अनहेल्दी कोपिंग मैकेनिज्म्स यूज करते हैं टू कम आउट ऑफ वट एवर दे आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग. सो इफ देयर इज समबडी हु हैड अ डिफिकल्ट past, who had a difficult childhood, they might handle it in their own way, and they don't even realize it that they have gone through all this, and this is the reason that they are going through depression. Or for example, there's another thing that the anger outburst. So for men it is seen like it's a very normal thing for a male to be angry. It's a very normal thing, like it is seen as a normal thing to him to be violent. But it is not seen as a normal thing for him to be crying about it, for him to be vulnerable about it, or to talk about it even with the closest family members. So it's not that they don't go through any issues, they do go through issues, but their coping strategies are much more harmful, unhealthier, that they do not even realize. So it's just that awareness is very important. Why are we talking about it? The purpose is to give the awareness to people that okay, it's not that you would not be successful, it's not that you would not be able to work, it's not that you would not be able to get married. So you will do all these things, but people will be affected by it, those who are around you, and you don't know how you are negatively affecting the society.
True.
So yeah.
Because the way I see it, everything has a threshold.
Yeah.
Start from minor, moderate, and then the extreme. तो mental health की जब हम बात करते हैं, कुछ लोगों को minor issues होते हैं, जो मेजॉरिटी यही लोग होंगे जो कहेंगे हमें तो कभी इश्यूज़ नहीं हुए, और हो सकता है उनको हों भी, और जैसे आपने जिक्र किया उसके टॉक्सिक रिएक्शंस जो हैं वो अपने आसपास के लोगों पर दे रहे हो. फिर मॉडरेट मतलब रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में जो वर्किंग क्लास वगैरह को जो मसाइल होते हैं या दूसरे बिजी लोगों को होते हैं. फिर एक एक्सट्रीम होती है उन मसाइल की जो जिसे हम क्राइसिस कहते हैं. तो लाजमी नहीं है कि आप उस क्राइसिस की स्टेज तक जब तक नहीं पहुंचते बंदे तभी आप कहेंगे कि हाँ अब हमें इनकी मेंटल हेल्थ पे तवज्जो देनी चाहिए, बल्कि इसे तवज्जो अभी से देनी चाहिए और इसके क्राइसिस के रिस्क से बचने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए अवेयरनेस के साथ. और जानिए इस चीज़ को, मर्द हों या औरत हों, लेकिन जनरली मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में कॉशियस रहना चाहिए हर बंदे को, ताकि इन इश्यूज़ को हेल्थी तरीके के साथ कोप किया जा सके.
Okay, so Asad, my last question to you would be that okay, so you have, as you mentioned, you have gone through some toxic relationships. Not that you have gone through yourself, but you've seen toxic relationships around. And parents are, we all know that they're very important figures, and we look up to them. And when there is chaos in the home, then children are affected. And in our society generally it's seen that okay, so this person has all boys, so they would not be affected, so divorce becomes easy, and giving toxic environment becomes easier for the parents also, because of the mindset that okay, again the boys would not be as affected as if there was a girl, right? So how did it affect your mental health? And eventually were you even able to cope with it? Did you seek help? Do you believe in taking therapy, or you are also kind of from the part of society where you also think that I am a male, why should I go for therapy, why should I take help from somebody else? And last but not the least, are you even now able to be vulnerable in front of your closest family members or closest people, or you think that still showing your emotion is difficult, and in a way that you fear that you'll be judged by the other person?
Yeah, sure. So this is a very good question, and I hope कि जो audience हमें देख रहे हैं, they're going to benefit from this. So me as a man, I'm a proof itself that yes, मर्दों को भी प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाती हैं, we're not invincible, मसले हर एक को होते हैं. What I believe is everybody has problems. जो कहता है ना मुझे नहीं फ़र्क पड़ता, मुझे स्ट्रेस नहीं होती, मुझे एंग्जाइटी नहीं होती, डिप्रेशन नहीं होता, झूठ बोलता है वो. He wants to keep up that fake idea of masculinity कि मैं बहुत बड़ा फन खान.
Yes.
That's what the truth is. So as a child, when my parents had issues, I went through low self-esteem, resentment to an extreme level. I wasn't able to talk with anybody. मैं दोस्त बनाने में बहुत मुझे मुश्किल होती थी. मुझे लोगों से बात करते हुए शर्म सी आती थी. हालांकि और मैं अपने राइट के लिए कभी नहीं लड़ सकता था बचपन में. I was known to be the quiet one, known to be the robot who doesn't do anything in my childhood. Or this is how everybody used to identify me as. उसकी वजह यही थी कि that extreme resentment had broken me inside, and even though I was breathing, but my personality and myself just wasn't there. And when I mentioned about schooling, उसकी aggressive और toxic चीज़ों ने बहुत ज़्यादा उसको affect किया था. So I was afraid of being myself. I was afraid of opening up. What it does is slowly it starts to build up in you, and at some point in your life it breaks out. Then it's not a very fun experience.
Yeah. So in form of anger.
It could be in form of anger, or when you just basically you think to yourself, I've had enough of everything. I'm just gonna go out there with a boom, and that's it. Then you basically burst out of place, out of shape, and you're all over the place. Could be anger, could be emotional breakdown, could be anything. जो भी बंदे की उस वक्त situation होती है उसके मुताबिक. So yes, resentment, depression, anxiety, these were my daily things to an extent that when I met actually healthy people, I felt like an alien. Before that, I used to think सबको ऐसी situation, this is normal basically. I used to think like ये normal चीज़ है, ऐसा ही होता है सबके साथ. Until I saw the other side of the world. So yes.
So how did you come out of it, and tell me about it?
Sure. The hardest part was that I was afraid of sharing it with anybody because I would be judged कि हमारा और मैं बड़ा बेटा भी हूँ सबसे. माँ बाप से बात नहीं कर सकता कि वो सोचेंगे ये तो बड़ा बेटा है, ये तो मर्द है, मर्द ही नहीं है ये. So that judgment, fear was there, hardwired. I wasn't aware of it. I thought हाँ ठीक है मसला मेरे साथ है, बाकी सारे ठीक हैं. This is what I used to think like. So since that was the case, I was not able to share it with anybody. So throughout my life, this was like up and downs जो थे ना उसके वो आते रहे और problems होती रही. So what helped me was the awareness. Awareness किस तरह आई? Knowledge के साथ, experiences के साथ, exposure के साथ, और professional therapy. This is something people look at like it's some kind of ये भी एक taboo चीज़ है.
Yeah, it is.
So if somebody had cancer, you would see people giving him sympathy.
Absolutely.
Right? If somebody has diabetes, वो एकदम से उसके sympathize करने वाले आ जाएंगे. और अगर किसी को mental issues like depression, which is very common in our country, sorry to say, इस तरह के अगर मसाइल आते हैं तो people are like, oh देखो नफसियाती मरीज जा रहा है, पागल जा रहा है, it's like some alien in the world. So this is how it's looked like. So mental therapy, psychological therapy is something, and by the way, it's not something जहाँ पे आप जाते हैं तो वो आपको पकड़ के electric chair पे बिठा के जो है ना करंट मारना शुरू कर देते हैं. Yeah, it's basically learning experience. जो चीज़ें आपको टीचर्स ने और पेरेंट्स ने सिखानी थी और आप नहीं सीख सके, वो आपको जो है वो साइकोलॉजिस्ट आपको थेरेपी में सिखाते हैं और फिर आपको छोड़ देते हैं कि अब आप अपनी लाइफ को हेल्थी कोपिंग मैकेनिज्म्स वगैरह के साथ समझ कर और उस पर अमल कर सकें और ज़िंदगी को बेहतर बना सकें.
So it's like basically unlearning the things that were wrongly taught to you, or you wrongly learned some wrong lessons. So
yes,
it's about unlearning and then restarting afresh.
So I would like to add that seeking therapy was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. It was a changing experience for me, and basically the ability to talk about yourself with someone that you're not afraid of being judged, and then expect a solution out of it. Right? That was the best thing ever happened to me. And after that, फिर वो मेरी एक foundation बन गई थी. Then I started building over it by learning more and acting on it. And yeah, I just wish that I had done that earlier in my life.
So good to know that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that and it's not that it's the awareness is not spreading. It's not that like I see so many male clients they do come, and I feel like really good. There are people who understand that this taking therapy doesn't make them weak,
Yeah.
and actually taking therapy from a female gender is also not making them, you know, really look weak or not making them insecure.
Absolutely.
So I think people like you can spread some more awareness, can bring more people to the idea of taking therapy, going for help, you know, in whatever capacity you can. You can even watch some helpful tips on the videos and get help. So that's a very good
Of
thing.
course. One last thing I would like to add is कि और ये चीज़ मैंने पर्सनल भी एक्सपीरियंस की थी, तो I'm sure काफ़ी लोग इसमें से गुजरते होंगे. जब बात आती है शेयरिंग की, to talk about these mental health issues, people tend to go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
या तो वो बिल्कुल इसको शेयर नहीं करते,
Yeah.
और या फिर वो ओवर शेयरिंग करते रहते हैं हर एक के साथ, और हाइज एंड लोज आते हैं ना जब उनके अंदर, तो वो बैलेंस नहीं रहता फिर. सो आई वुड लाइक टू से कि डिसिप्लिन अपनाएं इसके अंदर. बी सिलेक्टिव अबाउट दिस.
Yes.
आप सिलेक्टिव लोगों से, फॉर एग्जांपल फैमिली या फ्रेंड्स में से ट्रस्टवर्दी लोग, उनके साथ आप शेयर करें. अदरवाइज सीक प्रोफेशनल थेरेपी फ्रॉम साइकोथेरेपिस्ट एंड ट्राई टू अनलर्न and then relearn, and this is the journey of life. लेकिन डिसिप्लिन रखें अपने शेयरिंग वगैरह के अंदर ऑफ बीइंग वल्नरेबल. आप हर एक के साथ बात शेयर भी नहीं कर सकते, एंड आप हर एक से बात छुपा भी नहीं सकते. सो हैव अ बैलेंस इन दिस, एंड इंशाल्लाह गुड थिंग्स विल हैपन.
Thank you so much, Asad, for your time. It
You're
was
welcome.
lovely having you, and I've also learned a lot from your experience.
It was a pleasure and a great opportunity to make a difference, and I appreciate that. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
I think इसका solution ये है कि teaching men empathy and creating emotional awareness will actually help them pass through these traumas as children, as teenagers, and then when they become adult, and then when they become fathers or parents, they can give a better emotional understanding to their children, and only then we can have a better, more humane society that we should have actually. I hope आपको आज का प्रोग्राम पसंद आया होगा, और ये टॉपिक कुछ मुश्किल है समझने के लिए, एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड कि अभी हमें थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा जेंडर रोल्स से निकल कर सोचने में, लेकिन कुछ बुरा नहीं है कि अगर हम इसकी तरफ कोशिश करना शुरू करें कि मेल और फीमेल जेंडर्स को और भी जो जेंडर्स हैं उनको हम इंसानों की हैसियत से देखना शुरू करें. सो आई होप यू विल टेक अवे समथिंग पॉजिटिव फ्रॉम दिस कॉन्वर्जेशन एंड फ्रॉम दिस इंटरव्यू. So I will see you again inshallah in our next program, and I hope that you will be emailing me, and if you have any suggestions, even if you have your own life story that you want to share, you are most welcome to mail us, and then we'll definitely invite you. So inshallah I'll see you all again. Allah Hafiz.